I want to talk about some things you're going to do with your list in particular, again, in order to try to help you to increase your sales and increase your conversions. Now, let's assume you've got a subscriber list, right? If you don't have one, you should be working on one anyway. But even if even if all you have is a little one, you can do things right now so that, again, with that little list, you can increase your conversions with that list. And basically, one of the things you can do, and it doesn't take any skill to do, is you've got to start hinting, you got to start teasing that something is coming. As soon as you even think you're going to launch something, as soon as you get the product idea, you got to start mentioning and seeding in the minds of the people who are reading your emails on a regular basis. Hey, something is coming. As soon as you know, you might say, well, man, I'm not going to be doing this for another month and a half. Doesn't matter, right? Write something. Say something. You're thinking about this. Again, all you're doing is you are getting people ready. Now, again, they say that it takes 7 to 12 touches for a person to kind of get it in their brain that what you've got they need, or what you've got they're gonna actually want. And if you're gonna do that, you start to touch as early as you can, right? Put something in their brain that something is coming. And sometimes all you got to do is just make a really simple statement. Right? Hey, you know what? I've been working on this project here in my local area, right? And basically we have been doing landing. You're basically just teasing what you're going to be doing in that product. You're just kind of mentioning what it's going to be about. You're not getting into details. You're just saying, hey, you know what? I've been doing something cool. Here's what I've been doing, and this is going to be coming later, right? You are laying it out as soon as you know about it. You should be asking questions, right, to clarify. What do I mean by that? So let's say, so you've got a subscriber list, right? So you've basically done a lot of hard work and you've got people opening your email on a regular basis. You should be asking questions to clarify about the subject. Hey, you know what? I'm thinking about doing something on landing pages in another week or two. What kinds of things are you really struggling with? Or basically, as more specific, if you can get specific to the point where you're saying things like, what are you working on in terms of conversions for your landing pages? What's not working right now? Ask clarifying questions as you go. Now, the process of asking those clarifying questions, what that does is that says to people, hey, you know what? They're doing something on landing pages coming up. And I just use landing pages as an example. They're doing something on this because they're asking me questions about what I'm struggling with. The very process of going through that, what it does is it leaves people with the idea that something is coming. This will get people thinking about what you are going to actually be releasing. Now, as their launch starts to approach, start talking about the problem, right? Start talking about the problems. Listen, if you have solicited from the people in your subscriber list what their problems are, start talking to them about that problem, right? Talking to them about some of the things you've been finding out. Talking to them about how you've been finding out solutions. Talking about how, man, you were really surprised by something that worked today. And again, if you're talking about their problems and you're zoning in on those problems, all you're really doing is you're pre-selling, right? It's all pre-selling. You are pre-selling what's going to happen. So the more you can talk about their problem, the more you're going to be pre-selling without actually pre-selling. Now, with all this stuff, key is not talk about what's going to actually be in the product. So in other words, don't give away what you're going to teach in the product. You can tell them what they need to do. You can tell people about their problem and about how you can solve it, but don't really get into what you're going to teach when they actually get the product. Again, they're not going to have any reason to go get it if you give them too much away beforehand. Now, let's talk a little bit about people who come to your site and some things, again, you can do to help you to increase the amount at which you're going to be converting. Now, again, I suggest that you do high value relevant bonus. And I want to say this right at the outset, right? That if you cannot do a high value relevant bonus, in most cases, in a lot of cases, if you don't really have something that you're going to be able to make relevant and you're going to be able to help people with, then more than likely you might even go without a bonus at all. Now, again, if what you're saying, if all you can offer is a bunch of stuff and you can stack it one on top of the other, there's reason to believe that you might be confusing the buyer. So I want to say that right at the outset. So while I'm saying do relevant bonus, if you don't have anything that's going to be high value, if you don't have anything that's going to really be meaningful to the process, if you don't have anything that's really going to get people more results with the product, and I'm talking about an affiliate process, then really and truly consider leaving them out, right? Consider leaving them out. Now, when I start talking about bonuses, right, and bonuses that are relevant, here's what I don't mean. You're doing a Facebook offer, or you're doing a Facebook promotion, right? The product is about Facebook. So you get everything you've got with the word Facebook in it and you add it to it. That's not the way to do this, right? That's not a bonus. All you've done is you just found things with the word, with the basic concept in it, and you've just thrown it in there hoping that that'll get people to buy. Now again, I'm sure you could do that. I'm sure it might increase sales, but I'm talking about long-term trust. I'm talking about what's going to make people come to you today and say, you know what, I got to come back to this person tomorrow because they really gave me something that really helped me to use what I bought. Now, if you're doing your own content creation and training on a regular basis, it's going to be easy for you. I want to come back to that. And I want to continue to say that. If you're not doing that, you ought to be doing that. Because if you are really if you're really doing that kind of training, you're really teaching people and you're giving that training away, guess what? You're going to have bonuses to give. And all you got to do is package up and bundle up your training and add it to whatever offer you're doing. If you're doing a product launch or if you're doing an affiliate launch, you're just going to pick something that's really going to help people that you've already done. And that's really easy to find. You don't have to go out and find, let's say, non-relevant PLR in order to do that if you've already got your own training. If you're doing the kind of thing in your business, let's say that, you've got your own launch checklist. Well, you know what? That's really helpful to people, right? Whatever processes you have that you use in your business, you are going to find that that's going to be the kind of stuff that people are going to find helpful if you decide to add a bonus. Something that you create that is so unique that other people cannot get it elsewhere. Now, here's sort of the things you want to kind of think through when you do a bonus. And again, I'm going to say that if you can't do, I'd say some or most of this stuff, just do the promotion without the bonus. Right? And that might sound a little strange, like, oh, you got to have a bonus. No, you don't have to have something that's going to be irrelevant. That's going to take away from the promotion if you do something irrelevant. Whether or not you're doing an affiliate promotion or you're selling your own product, adding something for the sake of adding it so you'll bulk it up so that you just have some stuff in there and it's going to just get people derailed, it's not helpful. Right now. So here's what your bonus ought to do. It ought to take away objections. Right? So make sure that it's dealing with, if you can, right, what people are gonna find objectionable about the promotion or about your product. Get the bonus to mitigate that. Right? Find a bonus that will take some of the sting out of what they find unfavorable about the product or your promotion. You want to make sure that your promotion, your product, the bonus you're adding is something they can't get from somebody else. Right, this is where it comes back to you having a regular training, something you can add that's unique. And typically, this really does add an element to it. If people cannot get it any other way except by buying this product from you, whether or not it's your product or whether or not it is it's an affiliate product, let's say it's even more exclusive, they can't even get it from you. So in other words, this is the only way you're going to be able to get this thing I'm going to be offering is if you buy this product today, right? So again, if you can make that bonus that exclusive, that it's something that they cannot even get from you unless they get this, you are going to increase conversions. Now, the other thing is, whatever your bonus is, it should cause the buyer to get more from the product, right? So in other words, again, not just something with the same concept in it. They should be able to get your bonus, and then whatever they're doing, whether it's your product or an affiliate product, they should get more out of it as a result of that bonus. If you can go through this checklist, your bonus will not just be something to just add in there, right? So bonus worth $379. All that stuff works, but it doesn't work as well as having something really cool that takes away the objections, that can't be picked up from another marketer. They can't even get it from you another way, and it really helps the buyer. Now, the other thing about bonuses, you will find this. You don't want to get so good with your bonuses that the underlying product's underwhelming, right? So again, I realize some people, and I've done it myself, I will buy some products just because of the bonuses that are offered, but you don't want to do that, right? You don't want to get so good with the bonus. So in other words, don't give away everything with the bonus, right? Give enough to help people, give enough to make people say, wow, but don't give away everything so that, man, they don't even care about the product. They only care about your bonus. Right?